watching my channel. My name's Elizabeth. I like to talk about all things art, including tutorials and selling art online. So if that's something you enjoy, I hope you will like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about Adobe Illustrator and specifically brushes and symbols in Adobe Illustrator. We're going to be using some fun Christmas themed symbols and brushes that I created, and I'm going to put a link below in the description for those symbols on my Etsy page and a discount code for you guys to get 50% off. So if you are interested in purchasing those, definitely check that out. And let's dive right into the tutorial. Here we go.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started by showing you how to load brushes or symbols if you have purchased them. So if you don't see your brushes or symbols window, you're going to go to Window at your top menu, which of course you can't see here, but you'll see your window up here, and choose Brushes, or you can choose Symbols. You're going to need to choose both, so I'll go Symbols, and I already have my brushes up here. Now, I already have loaded up all of my symbols that I've created, but I haven't loaded the brushes that I need. So when you are ready to load your brushes, you're going to go to this 3- menu over here. Click on that, go down to Open Brush Library, and then you're going to choose Other Library. Now, since I have these created by me, I am going to go to User Defined and choose my user-defined brushes right here. But you would go to Other Brush Library, and when you do that, you'll get a pop-up box or pop-up menu that will have the ability to search for the file that you need. Then you're just going to click it, and it should load right into your brush window right here. Now you can view your brushes in a number of different ways. You can go up here and do a list view. I like the thumbnail view because I'm just a visual person. So you can choose there what you would like to do, and you can see I can scroll through here and see all of my different brushes. If I double click on any of the brushes, or actually if I click on any of these brushes, they'll be loaded into my main brush menu, and then if I double click into them, I can see that I can actually even change these if I want to change the scale or make the spacing a little bit more, stretch them instead of approximating the path. I can do that. I can also change the way that it's colored. So there's all kinds of edits that you can make to the brushes from this menu as well. But I'm not going to do any of that right now. Right now I'm going to show you how you can take a brush, you can apply it, and then you can alter it. So I'm going to start with this ugly sweater brush. It's just a plain sweater, so there's nothing on it yet, but we're going to put on some designs. So I'm going to click on this brush, and I'm going to go into any of my drawing tools, but I can just for today, I'm going to go ahead and use my pen tool, and I'm going to draw a line across here and select my sweaters. Now, one thing that you want to notice is I'm in a blue color here, and the outlined square here is the stroke, and the stroke is going to be the color setting for your brushes. So even though your brushes, they look like they have kind of a fill to them, it's the stroke that's going to color them. So I could go in and change the color to any color, and that would alter my brush color. So I'm just going to increase the size here by going into my stroke window. And again, if you don't see the stroke window, go to Window, and then you can go down to Stroke and click that. I'm just going to increase it until I just see one sweater. There we go. Now, and I just undid that. So now at this point, if we wanted to alter this sweater, technically we could, but it's going to be a lot easier if this sweater is not a brush anymore. So I'm going to go in to my Object menu at the top, and I'm going to go down and select Expand Appearance. And notice that my path here is selected when I'm doing this. So when I expand Appearance, now I can zoom in here and see that now I have a fill and an outer path for that fill. So if you look over here in my color options, you'll notice that the stroke is no longer the colored portion of my options here. It's the fill. So I'm going to actually click on this box to pull the fill to the front. That way I can change those colors if I want. And I can go in and alter these colors, but I like the blue, so I'm going to stick with that. Now I'm also going to use my direct selection tool here. That's the white arrow, and I'm going to click on just this portion of my sweater. Now look here at our drawing modes. We have draw normal, draw behind, and draw inside. I'm going to do something fun here and click draw inside, and then I'm going to be able to add any kinds of patterns or designs inside of this sweater, and it won't go off the edge. So going back to my pen tool, P, I'm going to just draw a path. I'm going to go across the sleeves here too. I'm just going to draw a path that's curved across that sweater. And I'm going to apply one of these Fair Isle patterns down here. So I'm going to select maybe this pattern, click. Now notice I'm going to go ahead and turn the visibility off on the fill here, or take that to no fill, and go back to my stroke, and I'm going to make this a color that I can see here. So that's a little too, there we go. I like that. And then I can go back to my stroke menu, and I can increase the size here so that you can see that all the way across. Isn't that fun? Now I'm gonna do this again, and maybe this time I add something that's a little bit more decorative. So I might do these reindeer all the way across. And right now they're in orange, but I can change their color to any different colors. So I'm going to go back in and click that path, and then I am going to double click in my stroke here, and I can just kind of, let's see, we can kind of, reindeer don't have to be brown, do they? I guess they could be, I'm going to make them dark blue. And there we go. That's really fun. So you could do this all the way down. You could also go up here and create more of a curved brush around the collar, and then maybe I'm going to try some of these white stars. Now they showed up, let's see if I zoom in, you can see that better. They showed up dark blue because I have that dark blue stroke, but I can go in and make those white, hit OK, and voila. So that's just one way that you can create a really fun design without doing too much. You can see there's really endless possibilities in combining these things. Now I'm going to go back. When you're done drawing it within, you can go back to the normal drawing mode, which is this one on the left. And then I can move this, I can scale it, and these all should scale and move with that. All right, how do we do this now with symbols? So let me go back to my brush window. Here, let me see. Okay, because my symbols are within that. Okay, so I'm going to select this little yellow short mug. And when you select in your symbols, you can select the symbol and then hit this little arrow, this little curved arrow, and it'll place it right onto your document. Now, this is a symbol, so it doesn't have editable parts. It'll be the same no matter what you do to it. You can change the color, but you can't change each individual color unless you break the link to the symbol. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and do that. Click here in this drop-down menu, the 3-dash drop-down menu, and just go to break link to symbol. And suddenly everything has that path around it. So now we can go in and we can change all of these individual parts. So again, I'm going to click into this mug and choose the draw within, go to my pen tool, and I'm going to draw a curved path across here. Now you can use any drawing tool with this too. You can use, if you want to use a pencil tool, you can use that instead of the pen tool. Okay, now one thing you want to make sure of too is make sure you always, when you're using your brushes, always set that fill to no fill, which is the red slash across there. And then we'll go back to our stroke and we'll choose a color. I'm going to choose a nice red color because these are candy canes. You can't see it yet, but now as I expand these up, you can see that those, or if I scale them up, I'm a little out of it today with my sinus infection, not really using the right terminology, but hopefully you guys get my drift. If we scale this up, now we can see these fun candy canes here, and I can do that. Whoops, make sure I'm drawing within. I can do that again, and maybe I decide this time I'm going to put the sad gingerbread men. I have a happy gingerbread man and a sad gingerbread man, and you'll probably be able to see why he's sad here in a second. He has a little bite out of him. That's why he's sad. So, poor gingerbread man. All right, and then I'm going to go in and make this a kind of a brown color. There we go. Yeah. So you can see, really super fun, pretty easy to change all of these things and make them into your own just by drawing within. And of course, they can be any color, they can be any size. You can combine things, like I have over here on the side, I have a whipped cream, so I could go, don't do that to your actual item there, but draw a path, add your whipped cream. That looks like something else because it's brown. Oh no. Not good, not good. Let's make that an off-white. Kind of go here in the yellow. Make that off-white. Okay, so that we can still see it. And then I'm going to go to Object, Expand Appearance, and then just pull that up here and scale it down a bit. And voila, I have whipped cream in my mug, in my coffee or cocoa or whatever that happens to be. So super fun stuff.
Hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial today. If you have, please like and subscribe below, and don't forget to get that discount code for 50% off. Thanks so much. Bye.